Imagine this is part number 4 in the series from Does My Seed Have a Future Here? With seed, I'm talking about money, I'm talking about time, I'm talking about sharing, teaching, sowing. Whatever you give, you sow one way or the other. You can sow a smile and hopefully you reap a smile. You know, Jesus gave this advice to his staff, to his disciples, to protect them. Don't stay in a place, in an environment where they are not receiving you, where you are not welcomed, where they are not hosting you well. Exit, find a door, get out of that place as soon as possible and kick the dust off of your shoes and never return to non-receivers. Because it's devastating. Because you have a good heart and you want to give the best you have. And then what you have fall on tarmac, on stony ground, and it doesn't grow up. The seed is wasted. The quality of the seed was the same in the parable, but where the seed was ending, where it was planting, where it was falling, gave very different outcomes. In the good soil, the seed multiplied 30-fold, 60-fold, and 100-fold. And this is what we want. This is what we are really looking for, the multiplication of what we give. You know, it's important for you and me to see the difference between those who need what we say, what we give, and those who receive what we give. Everybody may need what you have, what you want to share from your good heart, but what we have to sift out here is those who are receiving. In your mind and in our understanding, most people need what is good for them, but they are not receivers. So there is no doubt those who lived in the towns and houses, they needed what the disciples came, the message they had. They needed healing. They needed the good news. They needed to hear the message of Jesus, but they were non-receivers. The disciples were equipped by Jesus to share something good. And that's why he advised them, when you smell the non-receivers, don't stay there for too long to protect yourself. Even Jesus had this experience, and the Gospel of St. John says, and it nails it. John chapter 1, verse number 11 and 12. He, Jesus, came to his own, and his own received him not. But as many as received him, to them he gave the power to become the children of God, to them who believed in his name. The whole world needs Jesus. But he came to his own people, and they didn't receive him. But then the Bible says, whoever received him, he gave the power to become the children of God. There is a difference between the need. Everybody may have a need, but not everybody will receive. Spot out, find out, separate the receivers from the needy when they have rejected you once. Jesus had no success in his hometown. You can't find in the gospel that I can't find it, that Jesus went back to Nazareth to try a second time to convince them. Because there was something there that in their mind, in their heart, that blocked. The good news, the good message, the love of God was blocked by their mindset. Elsewhere, we find wherever he went, they came from the neighboring towns and from all over the place, and it was jam-packed of people everywhere Jesus went, and they received him. This is a liberating truth. Do not stay around negative energy for too long. It will contaminate. The chance for that to contaminate you is very big. It's a risk there. Do not share what is in your heart on the rocky ground. And it's painful, as Jesus advised his disciples, it's painful to have this experience. You come with a good heart, but they did not receive you. But whoever receives, to them God gave the power to become the children of God.